Hello everyone and welcome to DIY Ideas. Today we're testing a new type of yarn. So here we have the Woolly Hugs lace. So let me see what I can find here on the label for you that would be relevant. So we have here mohair and silk, I believe. And yeah, you see here what it looks like. It's super light today, and we have a little bit stronger wooden piece, I guess, or cardboard piece, just to make it more stable since this yarn is super thin. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to use it. So here we have 3.5 to 4.5 millimeter hook, and you can see here the thread is really super thin. And if you take a closer look, you can notice that there is a thread, I believe in white, and then around it are these fluffy sections or fluffy bits and pieces. So there is a bit more to it than just the thread itself, so to speak. So you see here the color as well. It is a really lovely shade of blue, a little bit of green maybe in there as well, but mainly blue. And yeah, due to this fluffiness, it should be a pretty cool thing to work with. So if you'd like this exact same color, it's the number, let's see, 68. We have here, yeah, as we said, 75% mohair and 25% silk, 80 grams, 800 meters. And you can see here an example as well that they put on the label. So yeah, you can see the color change. I think we have one. A little bit lighter to the middle, but let's work on it and see how it turns out. There are also bigger spools like this, I think of the same type of yarn that are not 80 grams but 200 or I believe even 800 grams. So you can definitely have a lot bigger projects as well, but I think for starters this one should be just fine, especially because the length is really long considering the lightness of the thread and the entire ball. Okay, so let's put this in the background so that we can get started with our project. I actually really like the shape of today's spool. It looks really cool. Yeah, we're ready to go. I have my 4mm crocheting hook and I'm gonna start with a slip knot. So this is even thinner than the wool that you would use for socks. Okay, let's get started. Let's just do a couple of chains as we always would at the beginning. Okay, this is really thin. And I'm also trying it super loosely at first. Maybe if we do it a little bit more tight, the chains. Sometimes there's instructions on the label, but not today with the lace. Okay, we have a couple of chains. So here is the result so far. So yeah, in the beginning it was it seemed pretty challenging, but now that I look at it, I actually have really nice chains and know exactly where to go in. So let's do a yarn over and we'll skip 2 and go into the 3rd chain. And let's just try doing a half treble crochet. And then we can do another one after that. Okay, it works, but I do have to be a bit more careful than usual just because it's so thin. Yeah, you can see here what it looks like. It looks really cute as well. I can imagine how cute it would look if we had like 50 rows one after another. So let's do a bit more and then we can check it out. So in the next row, it's going to be a little bit easier too, because we're just going to go between the existing half trebles instead of into the chain directly. I do have to admit I'm being way more careful than usual, and due to that it's taking a little bit longer, but it looks really nice. There we go. So I think this is a cool project to do if you're kind of tired of same old and would like to try something new. It's definitely refreshing. This is super fluffy. I hope you can notice it. It feels fluffier than it looks. Yeah, so this is the first row that we have. Let's do 2 chains and we can turn and then do the second one. This one's going to be easier since we're just going between the half trebles that already exist. So yeah, a little bit of patience is still needed, but I think it's going to go a lot quicker than the first row, as usual. Since it's my first time working with this type of yarn, I'm also taking the time to look for the exact spot that I need, so always between and not in the middle of the half trebles. And I think it goes a bit faster when we're using something simple like this. So if you had a more complicated pattern, it would probably take a bit longer. But this way, it's pretty nice. I'll do a bit more and then I want to show you what I have, just so you can see what it looks like when there's a bit more done. But yeah, so far it's been nice to work with, really interesting, really thin, and also it yields a really fluffy result. I'll try to zoom it in for you so that you can see it too. Welcome back. So here is my little update. After a while I did get quicker and kind of got used to the whole different style that we're working with today, and I think it looks really lovely. So it is not pretty, it is extremely light, and it is very soft, very fluffy, and I'm pretty excited about this. So this is something I haven't done before, and the cool thing is it really does hold its shape. So I'm using the right hook size, and I think that's what's helping as well, but it's definitely keeping its shape. And if I put it on a white piece of paper, I hope you can see better how fluffy it really is. So you can see kind of almost like an aura around. So those are the little bits and pieces that make it fluffier, that go around the thread throughout the entire length. And you can maybe even see the width or the thickness of my result so far. Yeah, pretty cool, and it's super compact as well, so it doesn't seem like there's a lot of yarn on here, but there actually is. The length is really big, or really long. So you can see here what it looks like so far. This is where we started on the bottom, and this is what I have so far. So I'm really excited to do an actual project with this. This was just a test video, just to show you what the yarn is like, what it behaves like when you work with it, what kind of hook we need. And yeah, let me know what you think we could do with this. If you maybe have done this before and have some tips and tricks, feel free to share those as well. I think I actually like this pattern as well, but if you have other ideas, just let me know in the comments and we'll see what we can do. So yeah, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I always like doing projects with you, but also testing new things out, like the lace yarn that we have here. Yeah, super excited for a new project with this. If you'd like to see it, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell to get notified when that video comes out. And also, if you'd like to see more different projects, you can also check out our channel and see it on there. If you like this video, feel free to shoot a thumbs up, and I'll see you in our next project. Have a great day. Bye!